Meridian University has a streamlined application process for psychology, business, and education graduate programs, and our dedicated admissions advisors are here to guide you through every step. The admission requirements include completing your online application and paying the application fee, submitting your bachelor's or master's degree transcripts, providing 3 letters of recommendation, writing 5 to 7 page personal statement, and attending an online or in-person information session. The University Admissions Committee reviews all applications and invites select applicants to proceed to an online interview. Connect with admissions today to start your journey to personal and professional transformation with Meridian. For more information, visit meridianuniversity.edu.
My name is Jeff Hutcherson, and I am in the PsyD program. What compelled me to choose Meridian is I did a lot of research, and I was really torn. Like, my mind was trying to lead me in one direction, but Meridian was calling to me, and I couldn't ignore it. There was just something about when I would read about the program, I felt an aliveness that drew me to it. So I had to choose it. What drew me to the program specifically is I wanted to, of course, obtain my doctorate, my PsyD degree, because I want to become a licensed psychologist. But I liked the idea of kind of learning beyond what that connotates in one's mind. I felt like Meridian would prepare me for that, but it would give me something more, something deeper that I was really searching for. Transformative learning, the way I speak about it is normally learning is very informational, and transformative learning has given me that, but it's about taking that information into a place where I know it, where it's not just theoretical and it's not just ideas or concepts, but it's something that I gained through lived experience. And then it's with me forever. It's not just ideas that I might forget at some point. What stands out for me about fellow students and faculty, I'm amazed at everybody's story who came here. There's a similarity in that we were all kind of yearning for something different, something with more depth to it. And everybody's journey is so unique, and yet there's such commonalities, and just learning from the experiences of everyone, because there's people from all over the world who are attending, so that adds another dimension to it that's really interesting. And I've been so impressed with the faculty. You know, beyond their education and their experience levels, it's what they bring to transformational learning. They really know how to kind of draw out of the student what is innate in them and what their own wisdom is, which makes the learning classes so much richer. My professional plans after completing my Meridian degree, ultimately, I want to go into private practice. I also, somewhere in me, there's a book in me that I want to at some point write as well, and also some teaching I would be interested in. Something I would say to somebody considering Meridian as a place of study is to be prepared for the journey, because it is a journey. It's not an easy journey, but it's a very well worth it journey. I think to set out on this path is very challenging, but it brings out the best in one, and it has allowed me to overcome some of those barriers that I've had that prevented me from doing this for a long time. And I can't imagine doing it anywhere else other than here.
I had been working with a young girl in the school system, and she was suffering from a lot of different things, including anxiety, depression, and suicidality. And I was working with her through some place called Children's Institute. And what we found out along the way is that she was dyslexic. and she really felt that she was quote unquote stupid, and she wanted to end her life. And as we got further along in our sessions, I began to notice how much she loved expressive arts and how brilliant she was. And then I started to notice that her letters were turned around, like the G's and the D's and the B's. And I went, I wonder if she is dyslexic. And we discovered that she was. It made all the difference in the world finding that out for her and her family. And I felt that her story, and she would confirm this as well, is the story of many young people right now. There is such an epidemic of anxiety, depression, and suicidality. I mean, for a lot of people, especially that, and even the Attorney General, the higher ups in the health world of our state is saying that that's the case too, and of our nation. So I felt that her story could help a lot of people, and I feel like the expressive arts, and she felt like the expressive arts are what helped her. And Meridian is very much embracing of the expressive arts. So I specialize as an expressive arts therapist, and I have since also taken it around the world, programs around the world. And she now is older, and she feels like her story can help so many other people right now. So that's what drew me to this case study, and that's what brought me back. I think the first word that comes to mind is experiential learning. It's not just a head thing, it's not just an intellectual thing. You are actually living the curriculum and experiencing it for yourself, and you're learning parts of yourself at the same time that you might not be consciously aware of. And once you discover that, you see things that might be blocking you, and also have a better understanding of blind spots that you might have. For instance, if you're working with a client, maybe there's a certain blind spot that you have where you're missing something. This incredible self-awareness that comes out of that helps you both as a human being in the world and also as a practitioner helping other people too. And working with young people helped me and still helps me get in touch with that adolescent or child inside. And I think that that's very helpful to the sessions themselves and to any practitioner and any client at all, at any age. And it transfers, I have found, across many cultures around the world, because I work with young people now around the world from different cultures, and I find that the expressive arts is a universal approach. And I am finding that among young people around the world, they are also, so many people are suffering from the same thing: anxiety, depression, suicidality. And art is such a universal way of expressing those feelings and getting your feelings across. And by expressive arts, I just don't mean painting or drawing. There's movement, there's acting, there's sound, music, and it's amazing how healing that it can be for everyone. And it has no judgment to it. It's just let it out. And maybe you can even, for instance, after a natural disaster, you can invite someone to draw their feelings, but not only the feelings that are traumatizing them, but a vision of what they would like the future to hold for them, and to hold that close to their heart the whole time that they are building a new future for themselves, and something that makes them feel safe. If you can help people draw or create something that makes them feel safe, they always have that to go to.